Hi, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Ben,
and you're listening to Why Not, the podcast.
and we're coming to you from space where no one can hear you scream.
Ah!
Silence.
Hey Ben, how are you today?
I am great. I'm tired, but I'm great.
You're surviving. I'm a survivor. I don't know the words, so I ain't gonna sing it.
Oh, neither do I.
But I think I would do a better job at singing it
Then
than whoever
Destiny's
sang
Child.
it. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm best singer in the world, you know?
It's debatable, but yeah, why not?
You said I'm a great singer. Actually, you went, you're not that good of a singer, Rachel.
No, I didn't.
Any comments on that?
I said, you're not bad.
She did.
No, my words were, you're not bad.
What does that mean?
Anyway, so this is a
See,
segment
I
we
know
call Good News.
See, I can read that. Well, you'll see later what I'm on about. Anyway, we have got our first segment.
Segment.
I'm going to say it different every week. Segment.
That's how you've said it for 3 weeks.
And it is good news. My window's open, so I'll try and do this really quietly. But are you ready to hear me? The jingle.
Go ahead.
Good news, good news. I've got good news, good news.
Good news.
So, Ben, what is your good news this week?
What is my good news this week? Excellent question. This week, Rachel, I have found a brand new hobby.
I think I know what it is. He hasn't
I've
told.
become a fisherman on Animal Crossing. And I've been fishing multiple times every day, and I've got a pet now, Rach. That's my good news. He's called, I wrote his name down so I could tell you. So he's a snapping turtle. He's called Sir Gregory von Snaps III.
I'm telling you guys, he's only done this to upset me and rub it into my face that I can't get it.
He's great, Sir Greg. He doesn't do much, he just sits there. But I love him. Love him loads. He's like a son to me.
Well, my good news, thanks for asking.
What's your good news, Rach?
My good news this week is we went to see the sunrise in Castleton. We walked up Mamtor to see the sunrise. Follow me on Instagram at rach.k.hall.
Yeah?
Oh no, they've gone off by now when this gets posted. Anyway, I post great pictures on there. Still follow me though if you want. But it was just really pretty and nice and peaceful. But there was a downside.
What's
When you
the
asked.
downside?
Thank you for asking. I was not expecting you to ask. It was. I needed a wee the whole time. Like, do you know when you need a wee, but it was painful.
Yeah.
And we were laughing the whole time, so I was like an old woman trying to keep my wee in. TMI, I know, but this is what you get when you listen.
Yeah.
This is what Ben gets all the time as well.
It is, unfortunately. The other downside was the fact that for the whole of the next day, anytime we spoke, the only words you produced were, I'm tired.
I actually never said I'm tired.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You did. You said, I'm going to get an early-ish night, I'm tired, and then I'm tired.
But I say that every day anyway.
Why aren't you talking to me, Rach? I'm tired. And I love you, I'm tired.
Yeah, but I was tired. It's worth it. And when you learn to drive, we can do the same thing.
Yeah, but then I'll spend that time with you and I won't need to talk to you in the day, and then you can sleep and I don't need to hear you tired.
We can just sleep the whole day. You'll be downstairs in your room we've converted.
Oh yeah, I have a conversion. That's my other good news. I can't be there, but
No, not.
there.
And then we'll just socially distance even when it's over if we did sunrise. and just not talk to each other until like 5 p.m. when we order a Chinese or a Domino's.
And then watch Jojo Rabbit because
Hmm
that at the minute is my favourite film. Brilliant.
I love Jojo Rabbit. No, because I was thinking the other day, we were like, if we go again, we want to do it at the beach as well. So we don't have to climb up a windy mountain. But there's a beach near my auntie's house, and we'll probably go and say hi to them, socially distancing. But I think if I'm busy, I'll stay awake. But if I'm at home after seeing it, I'll just crash.
Yeah.
I need to keep busy. I also had coffee since one event, which is in September, August.
Okay.
Yeah, coffee drives me crazy. Anyway, that is being good news for you. Let us know what your good news has been. We would like to know, and we would like to share it. Hannah Mumber, please tell us. We know you're our number one fan out there. So is Matt Cutts, number one fan. He cried when we didn't have a podcast going out. So please tell us what your good news is next week. We'd love to know. As we do every week, we have a new type of segment, as I like to call it, a segment. So we asked you all on our Instagram, what things would you like to see on the podcast? And I'm going to shout her out again, but the one and only.
You said you were going to shout her out. Hannah Mumber.
Thank you. Hannah Mumber, my G, my girl. She's my number one person ever. Sorry, Ben. He's just really sad and he's crying. So
I get a podcast with someone else, it's fine.
that's cool with me. I'll get one with Hannah. Anyway,
and Connor
she
are going to
said.
have an Animal Crossing podcast.
Anyway, so Hannah was like, "Oh, talk about what you've been doing during quarantine." I said it right this time. So Ben, what have you been doing? I've got 4.
Huh? I have 2.
Yourself busy?
During quarantine, what have I been doing? Well, I have more than 2 actually. We're kids entertainers now. That's what we
Yeah,
do. We have if you're a Christian and you've got kids, send them over to Go
you don't
Online.
need to be just Christian. Anybody can. It's just making a fool of ourselves.
Fine if you like Bible stories and people making themselves look like idiots. Go Online.
Plug, 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 plug.
Yeah. What else is new? I'm really good at Mario Kart now.
Well done.
That's how
He
they
always
say.
tells me that. He got it yesterday.
I got it Thursday. Thank you very much, and I'm unbeaten.
And he's like, oh my gosh, literally, I get random texts from Ben going, Rachel, guess what? I'm like, what? He's like, I'm like unbeatable,
I am.
not being beaten. And that's my conversation. He's just always on his Switch now.
I've played 12 games of it today, and I haven't been beaten.
Oh, well done.
Thank you very much.
See, I get that all the time, guys, so
It's interesting stuff if people want to hear it.
I'm sure they do.
How else am I entertaining myself? Animal Crossing.
Just Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. I'm really good at that as well.
I really want to play it, and he keeps talking about it, and it makes me really sad. And that's when I'm like,
I told you I'd get you a Switch one day, but you gotta wait around. I'm poor.
oh, guys, right. So my friend Chris Sula decided to buy her boyfriend a Switch for his birthday. So what am I supposed to do that as good as that to make Ben happy? Because I can't just get him like a notebook.
PlayStation 4.
Um, we're obviously wanting a future and being married. So basically, my money, your money is mine, and my money is yours. So why don't you just buy yourself one?
Because I want to buy you a Switch.
Yeah, but like PlayStation's like more than that.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, it's about 250 for a PlayStation 4 now.
No.
Yeah, I had a look. CEX.
Um, I think if I do that, I'd lose you forever. So
You
maybe
wouldn't.
not.
Because I don't play FIFA, so I'll just play it from time to time. I don't have
Any-
ultimate
Anything
teams
else,
or
Ben?
whatever. Anything else? I've eaten a lot of ice cream this week, so I'm becoming somewhat an ice cream connoisseur, which is quite
Oh, guys,
entertaining.
story time with Rachel. Sorry talking over you, but this is about you. So, I got a message from Ben again saying, Rachel, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what I have? I'm like, what have you got? So I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be something really interesting. It's gonna be something like we can both use and be useful. So I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, what did you get? It was like, I got Wham ice cream.
Yeah, taste of Wham bars, but it's an ice cream. Do you know what makes it even better? While you eat it, sing Club Tropicana.
Go on.
Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine. There's enough for everyone. All that's missing is the sea. But don't worry, you can suntan. Unless you're Rachel, because you're ginger, so you don't tan. How have you been keeping yourself entertained, Rachel?
Well, one thing we do have done in our household every now and then on a Saturday night, we'll plan something special to do. So we might do a movie night, or we might do. We did a murder mystery near the start. We done like a poker night. We just do be intentional with our nights and plan a day where we're going to keep ourselves busy, something to look forward to in the week. And I think anybody can do that. Like Ben has nights where he plays board games with his family.
I'd
Um,
prefer to be playing Animal Crossing, I've got to be honest.
but I'm a very family orientated person, so I just love spending time with my family. So, and it's just something to keep us busy and focused on, something to get excited about. And all you there out there who are dating and in love, me and Ben have been doing date nights, and they're the hardest thing I'm telling you we've ever done, because we'll just watch movies anyway because it's not that's not really special, and it's really hard to think of any date nights over the internet via Zoom or Messenger or anything. So if you get any ideas, please give us ideas. Desperately needed them. But I planned date night this week, and did you enjoy it, Ben?
Yeah,
So I planned out 5 things to do. So do you remember what they were?
I enjoyed 80% of it.
Okay, so we did. So I wrote them down on a piece of paper, and you needed to pick which number he wanted to read first. So I did. Describing a drawing. That will test your relationship so much, because you're going to be in arguments because you're like, but I don't understand. But it worked out good, and it was funny. So you basically you both got a piece of paper, and you've got to draw something. But while you're drawing it, you need to describe exactly what you're doing to your partner, and you have to try and draw the same image. The second thing we did was drawing each other. Ben got stressed, so
Because I draw
decided to draw me
cartoons.
as a Simpsons character.
Yeah, because I draw
Uh,
cartoons.
and then I was proud of mine. When I showed Ben, he was like, "It's all right."
I said it was good.
He
This
said
is
it
meant
was
to
all
be a
right.
positive section, and you're just moaning.
Anyway, and then we did a really cute thing. Please don't make fun of me for this, because I don't normally do this cute stuff, but um, it was really cute. So we've got our Pinterest boards, and we need to design a Pinterest board that we both like, and it's about our personality, about food, clothing, future, house, like everything you could think of that relates to your partner. Truth and dares, which Ben did not participate in.
I did, for the most part.
Um,
I just don't enjoy that.
the final thing we didn't do, but is a really cute one that I thought of, was creating a playlist with each other. So that's the second thing I've been doing to keep myself busy. Third one is I'm getting into workouts. Doing exercise is really good for you, honestly. It can be pain and torture, but you feel so much better and your body just feels so much happier. we've been going on walks as well, so we'll be on the phone to each other the whole time we're going on a walk. Ben's probably in his garden just walking up and down.
I went to the canal. I sent you
Me
pictures.
too. Been doing some baking and cooking. Have you been doing any baking, Ben?
I made brownies with my mum.
Oh, cutie. Oh, look at you. I've been making scones a lot because it's so easy. It take like 20 minutes tops. And cookies, and cake. It's just really fun. And completing TV series. So I'm so bad at starting them but never finishing them. So I've probably finished 20% of the TV shows I actually start. So I go on to something else that I find more interesting. But I've been disciplined and telling myself to finish them. And on that note, before we move on, can you recommend any Netflix shows to people?
Netflix shows.
Or anything? Amazon, BBC,
If you got
ITV.
Disney, Simpsons. I'm on season 7. It's taken me 3 weeks, so that's an accomplishment. Space Force is out. It's been slated in recommendations, in reviews, but I'd recommend it if you're into The Office and comedy dramas. It's good, worth a watch. I'm sure I've been watching something else. Oh yeah, Snowpiercer. They made that into a TV series.
What's that?
There's a film called Snowpiercer that came out about 2011. Chris Evans, as in Captain America, not the Radio 2 DJ. Where like because the global warming heated up so much, scientists decided they were going to cool the world down, and they froze the world, and people only really survived by living on this massive train full of rich people. So it's all about that. That's worth a watch. It's very interesting. Better than the film.
Snow what?
Snowpiercer.
I'll have a look at that.
It's very good. And also, if you got Apple TV, a series by the Bob's Burgers creator came out called Central Park. It's got Josh Gad, who's Olaf from Frozen. There's Leslie Odom Jr. from Hamilton. He's Aaron Burr, as in, pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, well, sure. I'm excited for Hamilton. 1 month.
I've got some recommendations. So if you're more like me, like into the girly stuff, some girly shows for you. Vampire Diaries, Don't Judge Ben, Keep Your Mouth Zipped. Gossip Girl, amazing. Gilmore Girls, so they're kind of Gossip Girl and Gilmore Girls kind of on the same line. If you're more into like the warmth and cozy and mother-daughter relationship kind of films, family orientated, Gilmore Girls definitely just something to cozy up to. Vampire Diaries is if you're into that kind of twilighty guilty pleasure. Come on, all those girls like that type of stuff. We'll just won't admit it. Gossip Girl, teen, Friends.
Yeah.
A film that is great, and you probably have all seen it. The Notebook is now on Netflix. Me and Ben will be watching that at some point.
Great.
Let's see. Oh, Always Be My Maybe. Great film. Classic. Suits. I've got so many that I've been watching. Suits, How I Met Your Mother. All you out there who are with me on the old-fashioned history, Downton Abbey and Victoria. Great films. Albert in Victoria. Yeah.
Nope.
And then something I've literally only just started. I am 20 minutes into it. Is the Jeffrey Epstein Filthy Rich documentary. It seems very interesting, and yeah, I've only just watched it, so I'll get back to you on how it is. But yeah, end of that area, that bit. What's next? Let's move on.
But before we move on, 2 weeks' time, Rick and Morty season 4 comes to Netflix. Get watching it.
There's a new House program as well. I've literally just seen on Netflix.
Ooh, what's it called?
Selling Sunset.
Oh, I want to watch it.
But I don't know if it's like real life.
We'll find out.
I think it's about rich houses in LA.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that. Anyway, the end.
We milked that segment for all it's worth.
Have you got a fact? I've got a fact. I haven't got a fact. Not a fact, but a fact. Ben, have you got a fact?
I got a fact that if you drop in pens, that'll pick up really loud on your mic. My fact this week is if you want to carry on with your pen, we'll lose listeners. Fact for this week, for the first time in 9 years, America have launched someone into space. They're currently, at time of recording, are currently docking with the space station.
Are they filming this?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Are you watching it?
I'll watch it back later, yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm setting aside this time for the podcast. So my night tonight is Animal Crossing and NASA.
I phoned him last night before I went to bed, and he was like, I'm like, he's not looking at me. He's not giving me enough attention when I'm speaking to him. And then I'm like, are you watching the launch? He's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's worth watching. It's not every day you get to see a rocket launch into space.
So I decided to watch it, just a launch bit.
And did you enjoy it?
It's alright.
It's brilliant entertainment. So there you go, that's my fact.
Interesting. I would hate to go into space.
Why would you hate to go into space, Rachel?
Scary. Could die.
You could die anywhere.
Rocket can blow up.
Yeah, your house could.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Everything can blow up if you think about it. So why not take your chances, go to space?
No.
Welcome to our brand new segment, If You Laugh, You Lose. So this is a segment where we're going to tell the worst dad jokes we could find on the internet, one at a time, and whoever laughs the least in the 10 joke time slot wins.
Fascinating. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
How do you make holy water?
I don't know, Rachel, how do you make holy water?
You burn the hell out of it.
Not funny.
You grinned, you were about to.
I grinned, but did I laugh? I fear for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
No. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day.
I like that joke.
I hope we can use that.
We use whatever we like, Roach. Pinecast have no requirements. We say what we like. Who's checking?
1 point to me.
1 point to you. Hey, Rachel. What do you call a fly without wings?
What?
A walk.
Great.
Sure, I laughed at
The,
that one.
secret,
It's clever.
the Secret Service isn't allowed to yell, "Get down!" anymore when the president is about to be attacked. Now they have to yell, "Donald, duck!"
Nope. You're not getting
You
anything.
giggled!
I shook my head and said, nope. That wasn't
You
a
went,
giggle. Hey, Rach. I'd tell you a chemistry joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction. That
you need help.
was a great joke.
You're not gonna laugh at the same thing. I ordered a I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
I've heard that joke so many
I was
times.
smiling.
I'm allowed to smile. That wasn't in the rules because the people can't see if I smile. You know, I considered shaving my facial hair, But it's growing on me.
These aren't funny.
That was brilliant.
A slice of apple pie is £2.50 in Jamaica, £3 in the Bahamas. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean.
I
That
only
was a
have
great
one
one.
thing to say to that joke, Rach. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. Bermuda, Bahama, come up pretty enough. I love a good joke about a lift. So classic and so good. They work on so many levels.
No.
You were about to laugh and you spoke into the laugh.
When a dad drives past a graveyard, did you know that's popular? That's a popular cemetery. Yep, people are just dying to get in there. Okay.
Rach, that joke made me love you a little less.
Yes. That'd be easier when the time comes.
How do Vikings send secret messages? Norse code.
I don't get it.
It's like Morse code.
Yeah, but I don't get it.
I don't like you.
The server said to the person, "Sorry about your weight. Are you saying I'm fat?"
I waited that long for that joke.
No, because I knew that was a bad one, but you've pushed me to say it.
Hey, Rach.
You have this chance to make me laugh or have one.
Hey, Rach.
What?
Police have arrested the world tongue twister champion. They say he'll be given a tough sentence.
It's alright.
I hate you. So, at the end of this round of If You Laugh, You Lose, the clear winner is Rachel Hall.
Yeah, because I'm a champion. I'm always the winner and always right. Yeah, Ben's a loser. Now it's the time you've all been waiting for. There may be tears, there may be laughter, there will be arguments. We have named this, we have given this a special name. It is, drumroll please, Game of Thrones.
Nope.
Game of Moans.
There we go. And we won't let you down in our 8th season, only when we try and do an intro to it and call it by the wrong name.
Don't sue us. Ben, what's your moan this week?
What's my moan this week? Okay, so, Rachel, as you'll be aware, we are miles away. We can't talk to each other, can't see each other. Our access to each other is texting and FaceTiming. So every morning I'll send you a text along the lines of, "Good morning, are you okay?" Or "Good morning, I love you, are you okay?" And every single morning the response to that is, "Morning." And then all the time I'll ask you, "Oh, what are you doing about this? Oh, and also could you tell me about this?" And you'll respond to one part of the text. What's going on here? Why can't you respond to 2 parts of one text?
I don't know. It's just the way my brain functions. I
Minimally.
really don't know. The one with "Are you okay?" Okay, women or guys who have the other half who always says, "Are you okay? Are 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 you sure you're okay? Are you alright? You're right. Are you fine? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes. I don't need asking all the time.
This isn't
And
the
if you
moan.
ask me once or twice or 3 times a week, I will probably answer you more often because it's like, anyway.
But even then, that's not the moan. If I haven't spoken to you in 12
I really
hours,
don't.
if I
I
haven't
don't know.
spoken to you in 12 hours, I'm allowed to ask if you're okay.
I don't know. I can't answer to 2 parts of a thing. And
Why?
normally in the morning, I'm busy getting ready because I might be up and I'll be on my phone and I might be finishing an episode of something or finish an episode of YouTube, and then I'll look. Oh, Ben's messaged me, so I'll reply. But I'm like, I need to get ready because I smell.
As per usual.
I know, right? Not as smelly as you. Can I be honest with you? I'm going to tell you something I've never told you before because I felt really bad. You have this aftershave that I really, really hate.
You told me you hate it.
Did I?
Yeah. The really, really expensive one.
It
Because you don't
smells like
look
man.
it. I don't know what you just said because your mic clicked.
It smells like man. Like not the good. It's like men's deodorant but on steroids.
I mean, I'm gonna cut out you slagging me off. So you say what you like.
Why?
I don't want to be slagged off to the world.
You do it to me all the time.
Yeah, I know. I'm allowed. I edit the podcast.
No, keep this in. But yeah, I'm sorry. The thing is though, I kind of like it because it's the smell of Ben when we first started dating.
Are you putting cream on while doing the podcast?
You know.
So you can multitask. You can do a podcast and you can put cream under your eyes, but you can't say, "Oh, good morning. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. How are you?"
I struggle to listen though when I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, I can't. My body just doesn't. Here comes the tears. I'm sorry. I'm not you. I'm not again.
I'd like to point out, Rach can't physically recreate her crying face. So anytime on a video call, she'll pretend to be upset. Really doesn't work.
No, okay. Just I, I'm learning.
I'd like to see evidence of you learning in future.
Shush, you know I'm learning more than some people.
Gosh, Hannah Mumba. Learn already, man.
Hannah, I love you.
But you
So
need to
shut
learn.
up, Ben.
So, Rach, what is your moan this week?
Mine is reading signs. The signs. Reading the signs of people's voice and tones and the way they say stuff. I've got a story for you all, as I always normally do. Okay, so we're walking back from college. At lunchtime, I got a pick and mix, right? We're walking to Ben's house from college. I was eating my pick and mix. So Ben was like, "Oh, can I have one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. I've got some small sweets in there. You'll take one of them." One of the biggest sweets you can get, and please, no, you only put a few of the big ones in because you can have more for your money if you get the smaller ones. And he went for it, and he went, "Can I have this one?" And I went, yeah.
That's not what you said. You said, yeah, whatever.
Wait, I'm not finished yet. I went, yeah. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll all back me up because every person I've spoke to has backed me up on this point. It means be a gentleman and get the smaller sweet and be like, no, I'll keep it for you. You can eat it. You can have it. But no, Ben took it all for himself, and I didn't have many of them, so I was angry inside.
Yeah, I wanted one. So
No, I
if
spent
you
my
ask
money
for
on that, and
something,
it wasn't on offer.
right? Here's some facts for you. One, you didn't say it like yeah. You said yeah, whatever. And it's the only time in the history of us
Okay, I
having
didn't.
conversations you didn't seem angry with me.
No,
Right.
I went. If I said that, I would have. I know I said it in this tone. I went, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so don't
And
say yeah.
whatever, the
Yeah,
whatever,
damn it, say no.
but the whatever means no.
Then say no.
Because that's just me. You're that person who would pick the snake up from Pick a Mix.
No, I
You're that
wouldn't.
person I spoke about the other day that just takes the biggest thing from the table.
No,
You're
I've
that
never done that.
person at birthday parties when you ask for the big chocolate on it on the cake. Well, you turned into that person when you took my pick and mix sweet. That was big and one of my favourite sweets. I didn't talk to him for 5 minutes.
But in the people that we've spoken to, right?
Everybody agrees with me.
Anyone that is female has been like, yeah, you shouldn't take it. Anyone that's a guy has agreed with me, and that's a really flawed code. If you don't want someone to have it, say, I'd rather you don't, or no, that's mine.
I've told you this now.
Yeah,
You
next
shouldn't.
time
I'm
I ask
helping you
something.
to understand women and what they mean.
Well, just mean what you say. Be honest.
Men on the other side, they just don't say anything at all. They just keep it all to themselves. Whereas women will say, but in a little bit of a codey way, but it's obvious what they mean.
If you say yes, you mean yes.
But I said whatever, which means no. It means if you have it, I'll be upset, but I'll get over it. But if you be a gentleman and take, I don't know, 5 jelly beans, oh, that'll be so much better than taking a massive sweet.
Well, my next question then, Rach, is if you can get over it, when are you going to get over it? Do you know when this happened? Before Christmas.
Also, key point, before Christmas, so we're probably like 3 months into dating, so I'm wanting to say no. Now I would say no.
We're halfway through the year now and you're still going on about it.
Because you're the one who doesn't understand, and it's a good thing to bring up and have a debate about. But that's my moan.
A moan from 6
Men not
months
reading
ago.
them. Or another one,
2 moans?
another moan is, I've literally just thought about this, is, so there's this stereotype, and most of it is true, that when a woman says she's fine, it doesn't mean she's fine, but with me, it means I'm fine. So if I say to Ben I'm fine, he's like, oh no, are you sure you're okay? But if I'm like, yeah, whatever. If I say whatever, or just, oh, then I'm not fine. What?
So I'd like to point out I had my hand raised there for a good minute. If you say, oh, if I say I'm fine, it means I'm fine. And you literally just told me that what women say they don't mean, it's a subtle code. So you're a liar.
Not for me.
You just said that's the case.
Not for me. But when fine, just the word fine, it means I'm fine because fine means fine. So I use it with the terminology of what it means. Whatever means, oh, just, oh, it means something else. Sorry, I'll stop ranting now. Let's see how many women agree on me. If they mean they're fine, they mean they're fine.
And if you mean you're fine, like the episode. If you don't think I should have taken the biggest sweet, like the episode. And if you think Rachel's annoying, like the episode.
Just like the episode.
Yeah, like the episode.
Anyway, that was been Game of Moans.
Game of Moans, she did it! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're in the final stretch of the podcast. This is the segment you've all been waiting for. People have been crying out in the streets for it, saying, give me your burning questions. Today's burning question, ladies and gentlemen, is, would it suck to be a Disney princess?
Yes and no.
Give me your reasons for no first, because I'm pretty solid on yes. Yes, it would suck.
Because most Disney princesses have had a really sucky life before they become a princess, and they've been through a lot.
I
And
thought
it's
they've
like,
all been princesses, that you're born as a princess.
no, some of them are. Cinderella wasn't.
Um,
Mulan wasn't. Pocahontas wasn't. Um, who else? Belle wasn't.
yeah.
Some Merida was. Rapunzel was. But
I quite like Rapunzel.
and like even Rapunzel, she had a crap life when she was growing up. And like they've all been through really hard times. So they finally got this opportunity, this massive opportunity. And they gotta love that. But there's a tremendous pressure of being perfect. And you can't be free to do whatever you want. You've got to follow so many rules and regulations. And you've got to look perfect. They can't go and have 10 dominoes in a row.
And there's a hidden rule that you never really think about with Disney princesses, which is clearly you're not allowed to not be able to sing if you're a Disney princess.
Mm.
So imagine like how many princesses are born and they're like, sing for me, and they can't, and they're like, well, kill that one.
Exactly.
How many sisters did Anna from Frozen have that were just knocked off behind the scenes?
Yeah, that's my answer to the question, Ben.
So you do or you don't think it'd suck to be a Disney princess?
It does.
Yeah. There's none of them that have had a fun life. I'd like to see a Disney film where it's just a princess being like, oh, I'm happy. I got a lot of stuff. What a nice time to be alive.
We need a Disney film where it's after they've been married. Aladdin has it, don't it?
Yeah, most of them have a sequel. There's a Beauty and the Beast too. Yeah, all of them have got second ones, I think, other than, I was going to say other than Frozen and Rapunzel, but Frozen does. I think Tangled has a Tangled too, doesn't it? Or is it just that Tangled has short films after it?
Yeah, it does. But being Disney princess at Disneyland, I'd love to do that. But there's a lot of pressure on you again.
Yeah.
You have to be a certain way and you have to go through all the process of people judging the way you look and stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool if you could be it. You're just there entertaining kids and being a princess dressing up in big, massive ball gowns.
But I'd quite like
And
to
everyone
be.
be like,
Can you imagine if I was a Disney princess there? I could be running
princess.
around like, the window is open, so's that door. I didn't know they did that anymore. Who knew we had 10,000 salad plates? Disney princess.
Ben never sings with me, so you get a rare chance to get advice.
Yeah, that was my
Save
thing.
it for that.
I will be Kristen Bell.
If you could be one Disney princess, who would it be?
Probably Anna. I feel like she's got it the best.
Yeah,
Like, as much as
it's
Anna
a good
was kind of
shout.
conned into an engagement, she met a nice guy who owns a reindeer. A best friend is a snowman. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I think Anna's a good one.
hmm
Rapunzel,
yeah.
cause Flynn Rider.
And Mandy Moore, the mum
So
from
yeah,
This Is Us. She's in it.
that's my answer.
Sweep again, and by then it's like
If
7:15,
you were
and
a
then I
Disney
read a book, or maybe two or three, and add a few more paintings to my gallery, and then I brush and brush and brush and brush my hair.
um, also Jasmine,
Yeah. A
cause she.
whole new world. What is your thing with Aladdin?
Don't know. What's your
It's
thing with Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez, isn't it?
Oh, by the way, when we're talking about Aladdin, I'm not on about the cartoon. I'm talking about the real life one. He's just a nice guy, isn't he? Aladdin and Will Smith.
That's not why you watched it 6 times. Just, oh, he just seems like a nice man.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I've not even watched Wizards of Waverly Place, so yeah, at least I'm not stalking her.
Weird. Um, if you were a Disney prince, what would you be?
I mean, Aladdin gets to make as many wishes as he wants. I think I'd be him just to take advantage of infinite
That's free
wishes.
wishes.
Yeah, but like he gets wishes, and then he never says infinite wishes. So I'd said that. I'd imagine the genie would be like, "You can't
No,
do that."
you're not allowed to. You're not allowed infinite wishes. That was one of the fingers. One
Then
of
I'd be
the,
like, "I want infinite genies."
and that can't be one either.
Damn
That
it!
was one of the conditions.
Fine, I'll say, I want a lamp that I can enchant to do whatever I want.
You can't have them.
Yes, I can. I make the rules. Is there a point in the film where the genie goes, "You can't ask for a lamp that is enchanted to do whatever function you want it to do"?
He would say no.
Well, I'd say that wasn't in the rules. We've got it on camera. You've entered into a verbal contract. Give me my wish.
Interesting. Anyway, that has been burning question.
And that's been the podcast. over to a section where we talk about an outro for a little bit. Let's see how Ben and Rachel are doing over there. I've been Ben.
And I've been Rachel.
And you've been listening to Why Not, the podcast.
Make sure you give it a like, and if you enjoyed it, give it a follow. Why not? The next new question is, because it's the first summer podcast, it will be, how would you spend 104 days of summer vacation?
And our answer's probably going to be doing nothing, because we can't leave the house.
Or discovering something that doesn't exist. Or giving a
monkey a shower.
Anyway, before we get copyrighted.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye now.